How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my final video of the Donkey Kong 64 Expert Challenge. Today, I will be taking on the final boss, King K. Rool. That is really going to be a challenge for this boss because it's a 5-part boss and you have to use each Kong once. We will have 10 minutes to beat it, and yes, if you take damage, you will have to start over from round 1. But anyway, I should point out that you will pause your timer in between each round, so it will start as soon as you can move at the beginning of each round, and will end as soon as you stop moving at the end of the round. For the Donkey Kong section of this boss, we have to shoot K. Rool out of the barrel while he's not punching at us. And each time he will do a set amount of punches. For the first hit, he will do 4 punches. So count the 4 punches and then shoot as soon as he stops his 4th punch. For the second hit, he will do 5 punches. For this third hit, he will do 3 punches and then you can hit him. But please note that after the first 3 punches, it will be another 5 punches before you can hit him again. So you want to get him after the 3. So you want to try to get in this barrel before he does his second shockwave the last time, because if he gets it off, it will be really laggy and you'll actually lose a couple seconds if he gets the shockwave off. Anyway, he does 7 punches the last time. You should be able to get through this round in less than a minute. This round is actually going to be the hardest in terms of not taking damage, so luckily you get this out of the way early. The first thing you're going to have to do is jump in the Diddy barrel without taking damage. The way you want to do this is by standing back a little bit behind the barrel, wait for K. Rool to throw the glove, and once he throws it, then move to jump into the barrel while the glove goes behind you. Once you get in the air, the key to the rest of this round is to keep moving when he throws his glove at you. So you'll see here, I wait for him to throw the glove, and then I move in to shoot the target. And by the time he throws his glove again, I'm ready to move in and shoot the second target. I should note that it's actually possible to shoot through the block at the top and hit both targets without having to go around to the other side, but of course that would be a glitch, so you can't do that. So now I'm waiting for the next target to appear, but I can't just stand still and shoot it because I'll get hit with the glove if I do that. Instead, what I have to do is wait for him to throw the glove and then move in to shoot the target. After you shoot the first target, he will throw his second glove, and then you want to move around to the other side and shoot the second target before he throws the third glove at you. Rinse and repeat 2 more times, and you're done with the round. But like I said, this is going to be the hardest round to avoid taking damage, and it's definitely going to take some practice to master how to get through this quickly without taking damage. Luckily, it's only the second round, and it's not going to be hard to go in and practice it over and over. The rounds after this will be much easier by comparison, and the 4th and 5th rounds especially, you really only have to play a few times to learn how to do them optimally. At the end of this round, you'll want to have at least 7.5 minutes left on the timer. For this round, although it'll be a lot easier to avoid taking damage, it will take a little bit of practice to learn how to do it optimally. K. Rool is going to walk around in a set pattern, and we're going to need to be aware of what the pattern is to beat this as fast as we can. So even though these buttons are numbered, you can actually do them in any order. Just know that once you hit a button, you're not going to be able to go back to it, and you'll have to use each button once. I'm going to start with the 2, grab the barrel, throw it in the middle, and then go to the pad in the green corner. Now I'm not going to waste any time going over to 3, grabbing this barrel, throwing it in the middle. I'm going to go back to the green corner and play the instrument as soon as K. Rool steps on the banana peel. Next I'm going to go to the 1, but I'm going to wait for Rool to walk by so I don't get hit by him. Now I'm going to throw this barrel in the middle, go over to the red corner, and wait for Rool to walk over the banana peel again. Lastly, we're going to come over to the 4, punch it, let Rool run by. Now we're going to grab the barrel, throw it in the middle, go over to the last pad in the red corner, and line up the last hit. And you'll notice the time stops as soon as I start playing on the pad because that is the point at which I stop controlling Lanky. If you have around 6 minutes left, you'll be making good time on this boss. So there's actually a long cutscene between rounds 3 and 4 that shows the light being pulled off of Rool's head, but if you already got to that point in the boss and either lost or quit the boss, then it won't show that cutscene again. And if you're wondering, that is the reason why I instituted pausing the timer in between each round. So this round is going to be the longest by far. It's going to take nearly 4 minutes of this 10-minute time limit just to get through this round. So don't think that just because you have 6 minutes left that you have plenty of time for the last 2 rounds. So you'll notice what I'm doing here is that I'm standing on the post in the corner and looking away from Rool. And the reason I'm doing that is to reduce lag from the shockwaves in order to save time. While you're looking away, you'll need to count the shockwaves. Rool will always do a set amount of shockwaves before the barrel appears for you to jump in. For the first hit, he will do 4 shockwaves, so after the 3rd shockwave, you need to jump off the post and go towards the middle of the stage so that you'll be ready to jump in the barrel as soon as it appears. The part in the shoe is what makes this round really long. Each hit adds an extra cycle of toe attacks, which is really long to get through. And the toe attacks are also really laggy, so if you play the Wii U version, you'll notice the attacks are a lot faster because there's no lag in the Wii U version. For the second hit, Rool will do 3 shockwaves, so count 2 shockwaves and then go towards the middle to jump in the barrel. For the rest of the round, I'm going to go through the shoe section at double speed to get through it faster. These sections are basically auto-scroll. The only thing you can do to get through it faster is to position yourself to shoot the appropriate toe as soon as it pops up. For this 3rd hit, he will do 4 shockwaves. And finally, for this last hit, he does 5 shockwaves, doing 2 at a time for the first 4. And as you see with this round, even though it's long, it's not as hard to learn how to do optimally as rounds 2 and 3. Really, the only things you need to learn to do for this round is to go up on the post and go into first person as soon as possible, and get down the timing of getting off the post and going to the barrel. So once you get down the basics of this round and round 5, I would really focus your attention on rounds 1 through 3 and just practice those rounds over and over. The key to beating this will be to master rounds 2 and 3, and then rounds 4 and 5 will be a game of don't mess up. So once you get through round 4, I would say you would need at least 1 minute and 55 seconds to have a chance at beating the time limit. So we're going to wait for the shadow to pass over the switch, then we're going to go hit it. The shadow's going to come back at us, but as long as we hit the switch, it will trigger a cutscene and we won't be damaged by it. Now I'm going to quickly go to the middle and jump in the barrel before he runs across. So you want to time your punch to where you landed as soon as Rool is standing on the star right in front of you. Rool's not going to go across right away, so we have an immediate opening to go and hit the switch. We need to be quick going to the barrel because he will go across right here. This time he will go across first, and then he will go across again back the other way. Make sure you wait for the shadow to pass over, because it will damage you if you try to hit it before it passes over both times. He's going to go really fast this time, so be ready. And for this last time, he's going to go over it twice again. Don't let his zigzags throw you off. Still wait until his shadow passes over the star. And with that, the Donkey Kong 64 Expert Challenge is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed watching these videos. I know I had a lot of fun playing it. Donkey Kong 64 was one of my favorite games growing up, and I've never gotten tired of going back and playing it. I have so much nostalgia for this game. I know people like to hate on it now as just being a collect-a-thon, but I really just don't care. I still have a lot of fun playing this game, and I still think it's a great game. But for those of you who weren't crazy about this game, worry not, because I have upcoming challenges for games I think you'll like, including Undertale, Mario Kart, and The Legend of Zelda. Undertale will be the next challenge, and it will start running in a couple weeks. I also have a bonus fail reel video coming up this week showing some of the many fails I've had in doing this challenge. For those of you who enjoy laughing at other people's pain, this next video will be for you. Anyway guys, this was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you back for the next challenge. But until then, remember kids, don't try this at home. I'm what you call an expert.